So it's a chilly day today, and it's supposed to be colder tomorrow. So I figured I'd do a little bit of a video to show what I do with the birds during the winter here in Wisconsin. Tomorrow is supposed to be a high of 4 degrees Fahrenheit and get into the teens below zero at night. So it'll be kind of cold. Nothing these guys can't handle with the proper housing, but it's still cold, and you need to be prepared for that. So this is the coop. This is a 3-section garage, and the first section here is dedicated to the birds, and the other 2 is a workshop. And we've got this hoop run that we decided to do last year, and it was a huge hit, so we did it again this year. It's just cattle panels with a wooden frame and greenhouse plastic over the top. And I've just butted it up against the garage door, so I can just open the garage door and the birds can go out into here and be outside but still protected. And I can close the doors and it gets really warm in here. Like, I haven't measured the temperature, but it's well above freezing inside, and it's obviously like maybe in the single digits outside. Today with the sun, it's actually kind of warm midday, so I put a little pool out for the ducks, which I'll dump tonight, and I won't give them any water tomorrow because it's going to be super cold. But today they can have some water. And right now with the hose here, I'm filling a water cistern. I don't have water running out to the coop, so I'd have to either carry buckets every day or find some other way. So what I've got here is just a big stock tank with a cover on it, and I fill it up once a week on the weekends because I have time. And inside the hoop run here, it stays warm enough that it doesn't freeze. Maybe some skim ice on the top, but it's enough that I can give them water throughout the week, and I don't have to carry individual buckets back and forth from the house. Watch out, Luther. The hoop run is a popular place during the day. It warms up with the sun on it, and the Muscovies and the chickens especially like to hang out in here because they don't tolerate the cold as well as the call ducks and like my Welsh Harlequin, Bonnie here. The call ducks are outside in the water. Well, and Livy too. She's taking a bath. Hi, Livy. You heard your name. It's a good girl. But yeah, these guys are not bothered by the cold as much. They are mallard derived, not tropical like the Muscovies. So they're much better suited to handle the cold weather as long as they don't sit out in the water and freeze into the water. They're usually fine. So that's why I don't give them just water all the time. Right now I'm out watching them, and I'll dump the water later so they don't stay out too long and get cold. But they're enjoying the sunshine and a little bit of a bath for the cold weather. And I'll show you the rest of the coop. This is the regular run. It's got a clear plastic roof, although right now it's covered in snow, which is the advantage of having the hoop run with the greenhouse plastic because the snow melts off of it really fast. So it can be kind of dark inside the regular run, but not too bad. So this is the main run. This is where most of them hang out during the day. I do leave one door open usually in case they want to go outside, free range a little bit. A couple popped out today, but mostly everyone's staying inside because it is chilly. But it's sheltered from the wind here. There is some ventilation near the top, but otherwise it's secure and safe for them to be in here. And it's a big enough space that they can mingle and hang out and, you know, stay protected and not have to deal with snow or anything. It's a nice big space, and I like that it's walk-in, so I can hang out with them in here. And you'll notice, I've got this separate section with a door. This can be closed off in case I need to separate birds or integrate new birds, but then have them see the rest of the flock, or integrate young birds. So I find that it's very handy with the coop to have sections that I can close off. And the same with this little area over here. This has a door too. Usually I leave everything open and they can just, you know, circulate around, hang out however they want. But it's nice to be able to have the option to block people off if I need to. And this section actually leads into the main coop. And I close them in the main coop at night. This is the little chicken door and then a people door. So we'll go inside. Now this coop is a work in progress. When we bought the house, this was actually, well, it was a regular garage, and this little attachment was a dog kennel, and it had 2 chain link kennels attached to it on the outside, which I converted to more of the coop. So we're still working on slowly taking it apart and making it more chicken friendly and less, you know, dog coop friendly. But we've made some progress. What I really like that we've done so far is put these roosting bars with a poop tray underneath. And I've got a window here that for ventilation, which is also super important. But this has been a game changer. It's super easy to clean, and then anyone nesting below does not get pooped on. So that's been good. And you'll see on this side, I don't have that set up yet. I've got a little poop tray down here, but at some point we're going to redo this side as well and put the roosts in such a way that it's easy to walk underneath them and that there's a poop tray underneath these as well. But for now, it works well. There's a little cubby under here. The ducks really like the cubbies. They like to nest under here. They like to be protected. And then they're not pooped down by the chickens above. Chickens can roost up here, and there's little nesting areas back there. And you'll notice I've got a lot of little doors that lead into the next room. Chickens like to be able to circulate through the different rooms, and if anyone wants to be alone or wants to get away from particular, you know, chicken they don't like, they've got separate areas where they can go. And I also want to show these 2 little apartment cubbies. There's one here, favorite nest box, and there's one over here. And what those are for, and this one does have a door, it's off at the moment, but what these are for is when I bring new birds in or young birds, and I want them to be in with the rest of the flock, but also safe. Like when babies are ready to come outside for the first time, but they're not ready to just be thrown in with the adults, I let them sleep in here, and then they can get used to everyone, get used to the flock, but have their own safe space. And this is also used when I don't have babies. Again, if anyone wants their own little apartment or a nesting box or whatever. I've had hens hatch their babies in these little boxes because it's nice and safe. No one bothers them, and I can close the door to keep them safe. And this other one is the same way. You know, there's a little roosting bar and then just a nice little little safe area. And we'll go in here. This is another little room with a nest box and just old set of stairs, but they like this sort of thing. Just anything to sit on, anything to sit under, just structure. They like structure that they can feel secure in, and Nyx is right there on a nest right now. I'm not letting her actually sit on eggs because it's like the middle of January and I've already got one chicken who is on some eggs, and that's about the maximum I want to handle when it's super cold, but she is dedicated. Another little nesting bowl there. And another window again. It's closed right now because it's so cold, but in the summer it's super important for ventilation and stuff and getting fresh air moving through. This is Cinnamon. He's our lead rooster. He's a super good boy. He takes good care of everybody. There's another view of that poop tray and then the door leading out into the run. And then I'm going to go in here into the garage that we are slowly converting into an actual barn. We've got some stall sections where, different groups can sleep and be unbothered. Couple nest boxes down here. Straw bales to sit on. Like I said, this is a work in progress. It's still kind of garagey in here, but it works well. And this is the other side of the apartment, and there's a door that can be put onto it, so it can be fully blocked off. I'm storing our brooders in here for the winter, and they're also being used as nest boxes. And these towels here are actually giving some privacy to our girl Tilda, who is broody. Tilda, I'm letting her sit on eggs because she's a good girl. And I'm going to try to keep her nice and warm in here. And then if I need to, I can bring her into the house. She's being good. Couple other nesting areas in here. One of the Orloffs is laying an egg. I'm not going to bother her. One of our call ducks, Tink, and his girlfriend Nadia, and Frick. Pekin's River, and Elliot, Mithy, and Petra. Everyone loves Petra. Petra. Another little nesting area because they all fight over them. And then just a couple other roosting areas and the hoop run again. Again, one of the most popular places and one of the best things that we've done here to keep everyone nice and warm in the winter. And well liked by Muscovies and chickens. This is Edward, one of our other roosters, also a very good boy. Hi, Vanessa. Vanessa. All right. So this is wintertime at Floof Acres.